What's up, my Geminis, and welcome or welcome back to Cards for Hire. So, my Geminis, you got some people a little upset with the fact that you don't want to reconcile with them. Mm. You could have detached yourself from a family member or somebody else in the past, somebody that you could have a family with. Yeah, and we got the Three of Cups at the bottom. I don't know. They feel like somebody feel like you too fine to be so bitter, Gemini. They said it, not me. All right. But as always, confirmation on my thing, your power year. Okay, so collective or Geminis, you could be feeling as though you are in your power. You are making power moves. You are the boss. You are the captain of your ship. And if somebody can't get with the program, then they get cut. Okay. Priest, all right. Okay, you could be preaching to the choir. You could be talking to somebody that understands you. All right. But as always, Geminis, y'all know we got to pray before we eat. Lord, I thank you in advance. I ask for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection. I extend my gratitude and ask that my Geminis, that my angels and Geminis. I extend my gratitude and ask that my angels and guides protect me and mine on this vibing man. Geminis, y'all taking over in some way, shape, or form. Okay. All right. God, what is this energy? She's a bad man, Gemma. Yeah, you looking good, Geminis. Ooh. House. Okay. It's given like somebody's being stubborn within a household. You could be walking past this person, not talking to them literally. They could not be invited to your house, or you no longer go to their house, but where it goes. You could just be protecting your vessel as well. This could have something to do with a house, maybe investments, or I just heard gratuity, but I was going to say real estate. Death magic and divine feminine. Okay. So you could be feeling like this because somebody tried to stop your magic, tried to prevent you from doing something. They could have also inserted themselves in a situation that had nothing to do with them. Mhm. Okay. Ascending. Okay, Geminis. I'm feeling like blue could be significant. I'm feeling like you are doing the right thing. Yeah, jealousy and envy in reverse, or in reverse. Interesting. Jealousy and envy here. And then we have commitment. Somebody could feel like you changed after a commitment, after you got in a relationship, after you reconcile with someone else, or something like that could be significant. Okay. Okay. You could be single. You could be committed to self. I know that's right. What's the situation, Lord? It's something about you not having a revolving door in your life. Once you leave, don't come back. Okay. Gemini, whatever this is, you know it. You know they feeling hurt. Cause I can't stop smiling ever since because I channeled this yesterday. But ever since I started this reading, I can't stop smiling. Five of Cups. Yeah, they could be feeling guilty. They could have put you in a third party situation that you didn't want to be a part of. Look, detach. It's y'all energy. Okay. Can I have one more? Just one, please. You could also be opening yourself up to people who are more like you, who are more aligned with you. The moon. Okay. Yes, you may not be seeing this person's turmoil or anything of that nature. You could be hearing about it, but it doesn't really feel like you see it. It feel like it's hidden, but you still feel it. Does that make sense? This could be by way of them popping up in your mind or just an intuitive hit. You could be dreaming about them or they could be dreaming about you. This is interesting. Matter of fact, what happened with the situation? What did this person do? The hanged man, they left you stuck or in a state of confusion. They could have left you hanging, quite frankly. This could be by way of a date or an event that you guys had going, or you could have texted them and they never responded, kind of literally left you hanging. Hmm. Okay. You could have spoken to them about how you were feeling about a situation and they dismissed it or something like that. Three of Pentacles, okay. They could have possibly refused to work with you, or they could have collaborated with someone else. How's this other person feeling? The Empress and the High Priestess. Interesting. How's this other person feeling? The Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Whatever it is that they withheld from you, they now feel like you deserve it or deserved it. Okay. Five of Cups, please. Mhm. It could be something about them not respecting or honoring your boundaries. There could also be a feeling of neglect here. And instead of pandering or asking why things occurred, you just detach. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody was being treacherous, justice. And so whatever it is that you are doing is simply balancing out the scales. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could have also lied about something. Sneaky energy. That's what this is. And then we got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, they could have been sneaky. Okay. Ten of Wands. All right. And Strength. Ooh, somebody was a coward. They couldn't tell you. Either they left you to deal with the baggage or the burdens on your own, left you hanging, or they couldn't tell you what was going on with them, so they just hid or neglected or deflected. What's the Moon? It's a whole lot of energy over here. Oh my goodness. Can I get one, please? You could have traveled away from this person, because I'm seeing the Moon, and then we have the Six of Swords as well, but it was in reverse. They got a lot to say, or you could have a lot to say that you're holding back. This is too much. This is too much. Can I have one? Hi. No, I want one. Yeah, it's a lot going on. That's what it is. It's a lot going on. So it could have been too heavy for you to carry by yourself, or just you got overwhelmed, overstimulated. My nose is going crazy. It feels like there's a lot to say, but not a lot of action being taken as far as communication. So you just pull back. The Hermit. Yeah, you just pull back. You went into hiding. All right. The Hierophant and the Three of Cups. Somebody could have betrayed a commitment if you guys were dating or something like that, or went back on a promise. Yeah, I'm hearing a promise that I will never lie to you, boy. Somebody could have lied to you. Death in reverse and the Eight of Swords. This feels like in the past you couldn't have imagined that you would have to let this go, or this person didn't think that you would relinquish this, that you would let this go, that you would release this, with the Death in reverse. What's the Hangman for what happened? The Nine of Wands. Okay. Yeah, all right. Somebody could have blocked you out. And like I said, instead of fighting your way back, you could have just detached. But they didn't tell you what was going on, so they didn't communicate. Had they communicated, things would have worked out better. Yeah. Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody could have been hiding what they could have been working on. The King of Pentacles. That's interesting. Somebody kept something from you. Whatever it was that they were doing behind the scenes, they kept it from you. Two of Swords, but you still felt the distance. You still felt like something was amiss. Yes. And instead of opening up, they blocked you out. Or they, by way of lying, by way of manipulating. Three of Pentacles, they didn't tell you that they were working with someone else, dating someone else, doing a project with someone else. Yep, justice on the side. Uh-huh. Now they're feeling like maybe that wasn't the best thing to do. Maybe that wasn't fair for that person. Knight of Pentacles. It's taking them a while to get to that realization, but they got there, it seems like. Or they're getting there. Three of Cups. They should have told you. I'm hearing, I should have cheated. Four of Swords. Yes. But now it's like, by the time they realize the damage that was done, you're already on your way to healing. So it's like, no harm, no foul, but you can't come back over here. The Empress. You deserved everything that you were asking for, probably more. Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands. They just couldn't give it to you. They were rejecting your love, rejecting your office, rejecting the opportunity for more closeness because they were outside following their passions and desires. Do with that as you will. Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Okay. It's feeling like shoulda, coulda, woulda. King of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys could have been married or could have been in a co-parenting relationship. Commitment. Six of Wands. All right. Yes. And they were blocking it by not communicating. So it feels like whatever was hard before, you've made it harder by completely blocking them out, by not talking to them or not talking to them in the way that they are used to, not opening up in the ways that they are familiar with. Yeah, something about a revolving door is significant. Ace of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Yes, now they're feeling left out in the cold, but they could have did it first. And I'm not saying tit for tat. More so protection of self. If you are consistently open to someone who is closed off to you, then it's self-abandonment to keep chasing something. Yeah, Ten of Cups. This could be dealing with a relationship. Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands. The Fool. You release this shit. That cycle is over. It's time for something new. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Time for something new. Starting over. I keep hearing, I'm the baddest bitch. I'm the baddest bitch. You know how some women say, I must have been his first baddie or something like that. Somebody could be feeling like that. Like, oh, he ain't know how to handle me, or she ain't know how to handle me. Didn't know how to deal with a real one. Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Yes, now they are feeling as though you are protecting yourself due to whatever actions that they had going on. Two of Wands. Due to whatever choices that they made. What they do? What they do? Thank you. I heard left you to your own devices. The Emperor and the Four of Swords. And the Five of Wands. Yeah. Okay, they cause conflict in some way, shape, or form, but it feels like internal because the Four of Swords is here. So whatever they were doing, they felt like they were more in control than they were. They felt like whatever energy you were dishing out, they felt as though you would never renege. They felt as though they always would have you on a string, or you will always be there whenever they were feeling better or something like that. Yeah, Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. Absolutely. 3, 4, 5. You're progressing. You on to the next. Queen of Swords, and you are detaching. Okay. Closing out. How's my Gemini feeling? What is their energy right now? Ascending. Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Whoever this is, it's like, okay, so you could be stressing about the situation. You could very well be still stressing about the situation. Or this is you knowing that whomever this is, this King of Pentacles, is stressing about it, but you're also not paying attention. Whatever this is, it's like you're not acknowledging whether or not you are still hurt. You're just showing a different side of yourself. You're putting on a front in some way, shape, or form. Or you are acting as if you don't even realize that they are hurt. It really feels like you couldn't care less right now. One more for how my Geminis are feeling. Or you could feel like they didn't care when I was stressing. They didn't care when I was going through it. So anyways, the King of Pentacles ain't even looking at the Nine of Swords. Oh, you're hurting now? Interesting. Funny how the tables have turned. Five of Swords. Funny how the tables have turned. Now you're hurt, huh? Five of Swords was out here. Oh, Four of Swords is out here. Now the Five of Swords is out here. 4 plus the 5. Now you have clarity. That's you holding that sword. Now you got clarity and they don't know how to act. They don't know how to handle it. 10 of Cups. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like it was only inevitable for the wheel to turn in your favor. After giving so much, after allowing so much, now you decided to focus on your own happiness as opposed to begging them to be a part of your life or begging them to be a part of your happiness. Yeah. Anything else closing out? The Star, you're healing. Something could have occurred in a house. The number 2 could be significant. February or the 2nd of the month could be significant. The number 2 could be significant. 2 of Wands. There's still a decision that needs to be made, or a decision that you made in the past is going to lead you to victory. On to the next one. All right, Geminis, I truly hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions for me, everything that you need to know will be in the description box below. And as always, stay fly, aim high, all right?